I'm so excited to be filming this next video because it is all about the design of my Carly B dress of Whimsy. And my dog's decided to have a bark. Okay, that's fine. So really, it's so much fun for me designing this stuff. And, can someone close the door? It's really fun designing this stuff. When I can go through sort of pictures online. I have a picture which is my inspiration for this dress, which I'm going to try to just pop up on the screen for you somehow. I'll figure that out, how to do it. And basically it's a skirt that has panels going down, and each panel goes from like shorter pieces, medium piece, and a longer piece going down. And I really like that graduation. It kind of made the skirt look quite more elegant than the patchwork one I've done, where it's like rows of rectangle panels joined together, gathered. So what I did first was I looked for basic dress designs that would be good for a patchwork dress in general. So there was like an A-line and a shift tent, and then the one I settled on and fell in love with was the tiered one, mostly as well because the tiered one was like the inspiration photo. So this one would have panels going down and maybe like something in between the panels. So this here, I'm going to have a bodice with the panels going down 1, 2, 3, like short, medium, long, and then the dress will get wider as it goes down because it's made from a circle skirt. And then the next thing that I did was to make some more sketches here. So I think I put them in the wrong order. Yeah. The first one I did was I realized that a 12 panel skirt, I could make it from a circle skirt, right? Instead of having all these measurements like going into trapezoids and stuff like that. So if I do the circle skirt, they're automatically going to get wider as they come down towards the hem, the pieces. And so I figured out, like, if I get my square of trace and toile, and then I sketch out a quarter circle skirt with my waist measurement of the bottom of my bodice rather than my waist, it'll be, to match the bodice, yes. And then it will be divided by 12, like my waist for the bodice plus, divided by 12, and that will give me like this little measurement in the corner here to cut out of the square, which will give my waist measurements. When you have all the 12 panels together, that would equal the waist measurement. And then if I divide that skirt there, that quarter skirt, into 3 pieces, one of these is now my one of my 12 panels for my skirt. So then I can go to the next bit, which was dividing it up here. So this would be one panel, and then the panel consists of 3 patches. So you've got like a rectangle with the curve at the top for the waist. Then you've got like a bit longer of a rectangle and it widens as it goes down, and then you've got the longest one at the bottom. So I had then this one. So this here will be the dress with panels going down and the bodice and the puff sleeves, all that. So it'll be like this, but 12 panels going around. So this is the pattern piece I'm going to use for the bodice. So I've got like a front and back lining, dress linings here, but this is the shape that I want, right? So when I trace these out, it'll be like the bodice, and I'm going to lengthen it a little bit more and then have the circle skirt join onto this. And that'll be how I make the dress. Then we got to the final dress design, which is a nice one. So we've got that here. So what I'm actually going to do is I've managed to make this dress with exactly every single piece of fabric in the collection, all 42 fabrics, without repeating any, right? So I've done the bodice, puffed sleeves, and then these 12 panels graduating down. And then in between the panels, I'm going to put really pretty, I got this very, very cool, whimsical hot pink lace, right? And it's stretchy, elastic lace. So I'm going to put this between all of the panels going down, like horizontally. I'm also going to put it around the neck and around the puff sleeve cuffs. So this will be very cute. I also have here some other stuff I may put in. So I've got like little ribbon bows and organza. I've got this lovely green silky satin ribbon. I've got another satin one that's white with yellow stripes, and then I've got this amazing orange organza ribbon. So these are just like whimsifying the dress even more, right? And I've got the patches, which I ordered more of them. So I'm going to use an entire packet of the patches all over this dress, right? So they're going to be the fun little elements that I can add. And so here comes the maths, right? This is the boring part, but anyway. So basically I've got 42 fabrics. So there's 12 skirt panels with 3 pieces in each. That makes 36 fabrics. And then I've got 2 top panels because I've got one on the front and one on the back. So that's an extra 2 fabrics. And then for my 2 puff sleeve, I've got 2 pieces for each sleeve. So one on the front and one on the back, which is 4 fabrics. And that comes to exactly 42 fabrics. And then, the panels will be the top, the 2 top panels, the 4 sleeve panels, and the 12 skirt panels, broken into, the 3 lots of patches. So that is the design elements. If you liked this and you wanted to actually see me doing the sketching and stuff, chuck a comment down because I'd be happy to show you that part of the process as well. I'm just not sure how in-depth people are wanting to see with stuff like this. I thought I'll explain what I've done this time. And if someone comments that they would like to see the sketching design process as well, then on my other videos, I'll add that in as well. Okay, so now that I've done this, I get to sort the patches into panels that I think should be short, medium, and larger, depending on the prints and stuff like that. And I'm going to scatter the complementary colours, like the solid colours, throughout the panels. So there's 10 of those, so 10 of the panels will have a panel of that somewhere. Yeah. Okay, so this is awesome. Can't wait. Getting in the zone, locking in. All right. And thank you very much, Carly B, for bringing these fabrics to life, and Tegan from the Colour Collab, because this is going to be the most fun thing I've made to date, and I think it'll top a lot of other things too. Okay, I can't wait. So I'm going to divide these up, and then I'll make another video with the ironing and cutting the patches, and usually I'll just speed that up and put some music over it or whatever, so you can just see all the cutting and that, which is like soothing for some people and interesting for others. And then I'll start construction. Okay, so excited. I'll talk to you soon.